everyone, welcome back to the channel, 2.5 Gamers, and we've actually got all of us today.
It's been a long time.
It actually has, yeah. And no, you know what, it's crazy as well, because we're recording this the day I literally just got back from holiday. So, people won't know that if they're following the channel with the videos in time. No, I haven't slept, I've not slept, I've got a lot of energy. I figured, no, let's record. So, the subject of today's video, you guys know because you've read the title, the PlayStation 5 Pro. We've just sat down, we've just watched the trailer for it. We've all got something we want to say about it. The internet has been shitting all over this thing.
I can't understand why now, see? Yeah. I haven't really been paying much attention to it. Like, no. I haven't been keeping up until you mentioned it, really. I always know of it, but after seeing it, we'll get into it. But you realise that, but I can understand why. I can see why.
My initial reaction to it was whilst I was on holiday, I saw it on my phone and I was like, it's bad. Having to pinch and zoom to like see the difference. God. I was just there like, where is it? Like what? Like I didn't understand.
What are we paying for?
Obviously, yeah.
That wasn't
using your TV
with it though. That wasn't the biggest problem with it, but we'll get into it.
So how shall we? Because this is a different style of video than what we normally do. Normally, when we just talk to the camera, it's a top 3. But in this regard, this is like a 3-way first impressions video.
Maybe not referred to it as a 3. That's got people thinking it's a different kind of video.
But like, oh Christ. Okay, so Harry, you knew the least about it because this was your first time seeing it. So what did you think?
What part? Like
all of it, just all of it.
Like you said, I do see the differences. Not £700 worth of differences, no way.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 quid, sure. Like, if we're being realistic, there's no real reason to go to the PS5 Pro. In my opinion, I got the PS5, I don't see a reason to jump. Yeah. Like, there was for the PS4 Pro.
Yeah,
like you
massively,
said, it changed, and you both told me it went to 4K, that one.
Yeah, the PS4
so
Pro
it makes sense. Yeah. I can see that. For people, because both of you are the sort of gamers that like the difference as well. Someone like me, I don't really care. I'll just, if I have to, I'll play it on like PS1. I'll play that forever if I have to. Like, but there's no real reason to get a PS5 Pro.
No,
unless you want the 30th anniversary.
And you know what?
Just to be
collectible.
Just for collectible. That's it, really.
Yeah. Which also that ties into the fact that they've also bundled it with the 30th anniversary, because there's a 30th anniversary PS5 Pro, which is grey.
That's just a cash cow.
But that is literally a cash cow. And you say about
I'm going to be buying.
Yeah,
I'm going to be buying it.
Yeah, so, for collector's purposes, you'll do it. But the average person, let's say, the average gamer is not going to go for it, or even anyone.
I don't think the casual, like, cause I'm a casual guy. I don't think anyone's going to overly care, apart from the people that want to show off. Or do gaming for a job. I can understand. You got to get the newest technology though. But you get it. It's a video in itself, just having it. So I can understand for content. For a casual gamer, I see no benefit.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's just mine. But
I agree.
Yeah. No, because this is the thing. Is like so. What you mentioned earlier with the PS4 to the PS4 Pro, that was actually like a technological leap. Because when the PS4 come out, and this is for anyone who doesn't know, like maybe even say if you're a casual fan. Say if you're a casual fan and you watch our channel, or you're a retro fan and you don't follow the latest stuff. When the PS4 came out, that was a 1080p 30 frames a second console. When the PS4 Pro came out, that was 4K 30, but it could do 1080 60. And that's where the difference was. Now I thought when Sony announced PS5 Pro, especially because Sony have this technology, 8K. So there are 2 companies at the minute that do 8K TV. Sony is one of them. If you actually go to Curry's, our local Curry's, you can see the Sony 8K TV.
In there sometimes.
It's beautiful.
Go in there to look at the telly. Oh, that's a nice advert.
No, sometimes
back
my
to
lunch break, I go for a browse. Because you never know, so I decide to look at stuff.
That's the thing. It's Sony's. It's Sony's TV, and yet they're not using that technology. Like if they said, "Oh yeah, PS5 Pro is going to be 8K 30, 4K 60," I'd be like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." But no, it's just 4K 60.
There's only 2 reasons I can think why they didn't upscale it.
Yeah.
One, they're saving it for PS6, which I don't think's in my opinion. I think the other one is if they did do it, they aren't capable of doing it in a console. And if they did, you're looking at over £1,000.
I was thinking price as well.
Yeah,
they know no one's going to buy it. And that's the same thing. I don't know if you remember when the PS3 originally came out.
Oh!
Based on that reaction, they know. But I can't remember
the PS3 was originally like $700, $500 quid.
It was because of the way it was the way it was built. If you ask even game developers or anything, they say the PS3 was a nightmare.
It was,
until they done Slim and but it was a nightmare for people.
Yeah.
And because of the cost of parts, as a business, they had to.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's so expensive with the Pro, because of how much it's costing them. I bet they're not even making much money per console.
Well, I doubt they're going to make much money anyway, because
No
people are literally dumping on it online. I reckon
you'll see it over 400 in a year's time.
I reckon,
all day, every
like
day.
you said, because it's a video in itself, all the high-level YouTubers will buy it just for their jobs.
Which
and as well, their jobs, they can afford it.
Yeah.
But the average person, or even low-level channels like us, we're not going to get it because we can't. But it's not worth risking 700 quid.
But even if you take money out of the equation, do you even care?
No.
Nah.
That's
the thing, yeah.
biggest thing. Money
I think that's the worst part.
Because if you really wanted it, you know you'd save until you could get it.
Yeah.
Like everyone did with PS5. It's one of them you just get, you don't even care.
Yeah.
Is the worrying thing for me.
I think if PS5 didn't come out when it did, I would have got a PS4 Pro. But I can't say the same about PS5 Pro.
All I will say is Xbox is better. Let's be honest.
I'm curious what they're going to do.
I was wondering that,
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
I don't think they'll make another console.
What, Xbox?
I think they'll become as a thing like Netflix.
Oh, with
yeah,
the Game
oi,
Pass,
that's
I think every TV will have it instantly, sort of thing like Netflix.
'Cause Samsung's
that's
doing
where
that.
Xbox will go.
Yeah.
And every game will be on net because they don't make money on consoles. They make money on games.
Yeah.
And imagine if they they get rid of that, the thing that costs them the most. They get rid of the consoles.
Yeah.
And it's all a pay subscription fee.
Do you know what? That's a subject for another video. If you guys want more of these style videos, by the way,
I'll ramble
let
into
us
about
know.
12
No,
different
because,
avenues, but.
No, because
Not to drift
that
into
is actually a
Xbox,
really
but-
good video idea. Because I was thinking, oh my god, we could talk about how games will eventually go digital
That's
and
where
become
we're going.
like Netflix. Yeah.
And they'll be the first to do it. People will hate it first, and then we'll all just accept it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll push PlayStation. I think you'll see.
And then
They-
game will become like Blockbuster. They'll
And-
shut
Oh
down.
no!
And, no,
That'd be a
legit.
sad day.
Game is already on its. They've got.
They're already on their way out, but that would kill
another
them.
topic
But that's
for another
another
day.
video.
Yeah, game we could go into
Right.
a rabbit hole there as well.
Aaron, thoughts on the PS5 Pro? Harry said his. I've thrown a couple of mine.
For me, it was the same thing what you said, where you're looking at the video and you're trying to see the differences. And I thought, okay, that's a bit shit, but we'll see what the price is like. And then the add-ons, the fact you got to buy the vertical stand,
Oh,
you got
mate.
to buy the
I
disc
honestly
tray.
thought they were taking the piss out of me when they said it. I was like, what do you mean you have to buy the disc? Because it didn't say the disc tray in the video, to be fair.
No, it said the stand.
The stand.
There's no
Well,
disc tray.
No,
The
there's no
stand is
disc tray.
a cheap bit of plastic.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not for the PS5.
I know.
It's premium.
It's premium metal.
Anything to not sell. So, the disc tray, you could probably con some people into buying it. Fucking stand. We might have to bleep out the swearing. I apologise, but
What do you mean we swear all the time?
how long's it been? You know what? You're wrong.
You mentioned you brought the freeway thing earlier.
That's not swearing, no.
It's not.
That's just dirty minds.
It's not kid friendly.
Depends what.
You know what?
Depends how you look at it, I guess. But no, you're right. But I've already forgotten what I was saying. I'm just distracted.
You're
on
saying
swearing
about
now.
the
Yeah,
stand.
the stand. It must cost them not even 50p to make.
Yeah.
And maybe a quid. Like, come on, just throw it in there.
Yeah.
You're charging 700 quid.
It honestly makes no sense, why the stand is separate. And yeah, even rather than what they've done with the PS5, where there's a disc edition and a digital edition, no, you just buy it, it's digital. Then you have to buy and install the disc drive. Most people don't even like opening their consoles. Okay, you both have PS5s. Have you upgraded your SSDs?
No, I barely go on my PS5.
Right.
I looked into it, but then like you said, I didn't want to open it up.
Yeah, because some people don't feel
upgrade
comfortable,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Now, see, I did. But even I was a bit like, oh, I don't want to break this.
Yeah.
It is really easy though, and I mean, if people wanted me to do a tutorial, I could
Sounds
honestly show
daft.
you.
New gen, I don't like touching.
Yeah.
Old consoles, it's borderline just screws
It's
at the
easy,
motherboard.
yeah.
Not easy, but to open it up,
Easier.
to clean it and stuff, I don't mind. But new consoles,
No, but I'll tell you what, PS5, it's actually not hard, but as you say, because it's new, you don't want to risk breaking it and paying like 600 quid.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. But yeah, imagine the average person has just bought their PS5 Pro, and then they're shitting themselves having to install this disc drive. It's like, what?
The one's getting it, they'll play it digitally.
Yeah.
You said how the world's going to change gaming wise. This will be a start.
Yeah,
This will be
yeah.
a start to consoles not becoming physical.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, physical disc.
Yeah.
Because now it's becoming an add-on. not even.
I know that, which is crazy.
Part of the console, it's becoming an add-on.
Like how phones now, the charger's an add-on. This is the thing.
Yeah.
Like a Lego piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the next console won't even have it as an add-on. It will be not even an option. And
yeah.
You'll start to see. I think the next generation of consoles will probably be the first all digital. I hope I'm wrong, but I think so.
That's the thing. We want to be wrong, but it is scary and it's very realistic the way things are going, that it's going to go that way. And it's bad. And this is definitely the first really ugly stage of it. Because then eventually, you might even get the next Xbox, if they even do one, like you said.
Yeah.
Have it as an add-on. And then maybe, who's to say, Nintendo, they bring out a Switch.
The Switch that I think will be physical.
I think
Switch with no cartridges?
I think,
only because their standard consoles don't have a lot of memory, so...
I feel like Nintendo know as well, people. They know fans like to collect.
Yeah.
That's why they always release 2 of Pokemon, because they know you're just going to buy both.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's a digital, you ain't probably going to buy both unless it's bundled.
So I guess in that
way... Nintendo might still know it's a cash cow, if you know what I mean. But the others... Well, mainly Xbox seem to be going in that... It is the future, unfortunately, and they jump in there before anyone. It looks like that way. Hopefully I'm wrong, but... You
said it off recording, but really, like, we have, like, things like Apple... And even like prior to that, Nintendo with the new 3DS, like everyone just sort of copies each other, and then they go down this rabbit hole of, if this company did it and saved money, now we can do it and
don't
save
need
money.
to sell a charger with it.
What was it?
Separate. Yeah, like
you said earlier, when off camera, obviously, because we were talking about this a bit off camera. You said Sony are at that point where they think they're untouchable. Like, what did you think?
Borderline. Yeah, borderline. Like what they done with the PS3 is exactly what they done with the PS5 Pro. They built something that's probably too expensive for them to keep building it. They're charging absolute fortune. There's a reason everyone jumped to 360 and Xbox. I know the sales towards the end of the lifespan, PS3 caught up and maybe overtook, but everyone preferred 360 because it was affordable and gettable. The PS5 Pro, you're going to be limited to who can even buy it. Yeah. Which is already, and it's probably because of how much it cost for them to build, but why do it so expensive? You know you're limiting your options of people to buy it straight away. Yeah, whereas if anything, it would be better to go down the Nintendo route, build something cheap and simple so that everyone... Because, to be honest, who doesn't have a Switch? You know, like, you actually talk to a lot of people and they've all got a Switch. Non-gamers have a Switch. There's something about Nintendo, even though everyone knows it's the third best console. Everyone has one. Like a DS. Everybody has one. A Wii. Everyone has a Wii U. Nobody had. Let's be honest. Not the Wii U, but the Wii. But the Wii. Everyone had a Wii. You couldn't get one for Christmas. It took years to find one of them back in the original day, like 2005, 6-ish. Or during COVID, everyone bought one. Oh. Like people were rebuying them just for the nostalgia. I wish I was de-dusted by that along. I can't even lie. Well, wish I was a reseller then. And look, people made money on Wii's. Like, things are going. Wii's were going for 100 quid, but now they're back to like 30, 40. That. But the PS5 Pro, though, I think I'm interested to see what happens with it, but I think it's gonna flop. Until it either becomes more affordable or PS6 will come out, and then maybe people will... Because I've seen some people buy the PS4 Pro when the PS5 came out. So maybe that will happen, but even then...
The PS5 was kind of ungettable, though, because of the scalpers.
Which I think you'll probably see with the Pro as well.
Really? You think people scalp it?
Yeah, I don't. People scalp anything.
He's not wrong. And since COVID, everything's scalpable. If there's
limited sales in it, in the future, it'll be worth more. Yeah.
That's also
like
true.
People will probably pre-order 2 or 3, and then when it becomes harder to get one, you'll see them on
the 30th anniversary. It's already difficult.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that being.
And that could be like a subject of another video. When we think of the 30th anniversary. But this is just again we're testing this style of video out. So if it seems like we're a bit rusty doing this, it's because it's our first one of these. We are going to hopefully.
You know what? I keep looking at because the camera's at an angle and I'm trying to talk to you two. I keep forgetting to look this way. Because I'm just staring this way or here, like this is going to take some getting used to be able to like look at the camera and things like that. But you know, I actually quite enjoy these style videos as well. Yeah, even just to do, they're just fun to chat about games. Yeah. And you know what? You guys can chat with us in the comments. We love seeing your guys' comments, so please leave comments. What are your thoughts on the PS5 Pro? My thoughts just it's bad. Yeah, that's most people's thoughts by the sound of it. Yeah, and like things that I think they're missing opportunities with. One that I saw online was they're not even going to bundle it with the Elite controller. Like they're bundling it with the normal controller, the DualSense Edge, which is a really nice controller. And that
would make sense because
looks like it's got the design, like the same black
yeah,
lines in it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it looks
yeah.
The same.
Which actually, okay.
In the picture, I mean, I even said to you, the exact same normal controller coming out.
No, it looks similar to the PS5 Pro. It's got the black lines in it.
Oh, was it? I didn't see that in the thing.
Yeah,
they didn't show the DualSense Edge.
No, they just showed the normal one. But you've surely seen the Edge somewhere.
No, I might not have.
Oh wow!
It's
I might.
Have you seen the price?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
I thought the PS4 Pro controller, whatever the fuck that was called, was overpriced. This is
PS4 didn't have a Pro controller. It had fan-made Pro controllers, but it didn't have an official one.
The one that had like a illuminated rim around the right stick.
Did it?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. But
No, that's not official by Sony. That's
isn't it?
That's you're thinking of the Razer Wolverine.
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's not Razer Wolverine. That sounds like a Razer controller.
Oh shit! You need to show me this one then, because I don't know this one.
Yeah, it's proper.
Just Google illuminated ring and see what comes up.
For fuck's sake.
Well, that was your description of the controller.
Yeah, no, I need to see that. But I swear Sony didn't do an official PS4 Pro controller. But I think didn't Xbox do it with the Xbox One X, where it came with a Elite controller?
Oh, I don't
Before
know.
the Series X, because you remember we had Xbox One Slim, and then you had Xbox One X, which was the 4K one, to compete with PS4 Pro. You have one. You have the Gears of War one.
Yeah, but I don't remember because of mine came with the Gears controller.
Yeah.
So I don't remember.
But I'm pretty sure that's an Elite
controller.
controller. I don't think that's a normal controller. And Sony aren't even doing that.
We'd have to double check after.
Oh,
I'm sure it's
yeah,
just normal.
yeah, it's nice.
It's third party.
Yeah, it's
See, I knew it. I knew it. But yeah, no. PS5 Pro, bad. I mean, it's just you're just paying more money for more frame rate and not even. Again, like when you have to zoom in, like who's going to be sitting there proper right in front of their TV?
I would be interested to know though if anyone watching this is actually going to purchase one.
Actually, yeah, let us know in the comments.
If like any of you actually think,
are you going to buy one?
Like, if you don't have a PS5, I can understand you just get it because you think.
Yeah, but that's going to make the PS5 drop price. So surely you would just get a PS5.
Yeah, but some people might. If you've got the funds for it, some people might look and think, "Oh, because it's the more expensive one, it's the better one. I'll just grab it." Like that's like if you got the funds like straight up, here you go, sort of thing. Yeah. I can see them getting it, but for gamers that already have a PS5, I just can't see it. That's why I'm thinking if anyone is interested in getting it, I'd love to know. Yeah. Because I've got a feeling we'll get a lot of pointless. Don't get it, it's a waste of time. I think you'll get more of them sort of comments like compared to positive things of it. Yeah. Especially based on the internet already. Yeah, like I said, people already dumping on it and we thought we'd throw our... We'd dump on it some more. Yeah, basically.
Throw some fuel to the fire.
Yeah, that's it. Why not? Everyone join in.
Like they say, a polished turd at the end of the day is still a turd. That is borderline where we're at with the Pro, no? No,
it's facts. Because it's the fact that it's like 700 quid plus like 30 quid for the add-on, and then you got to plus like however much it is for the disc tray. Yeah. It's already expensive, yet they're adding more to it to make it more expensive. It's just bloody ridiculous.
And before we forget, the conversion rates, because we actually sat here and done it.
I'm so glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, no, I was thinking
that's the bit that I meant at the beginning of the video that frustrated me the most. Yeah. It's cheaper to get in other countries. It's not the same price everywhere. Yeah. So basically, the PS5 Pro is going to release for $700, £700, €800, and 1,119 yen. Now, before we hit record, I went on Google. And this is based on today's rates.
Yeah, this is based on today's rates. I've done the conversion, which is also quite good because, again, I've just come back from Portugal and I've also had to convert money there when I was buying games out there. So, €800 is £666. So that's already cheaper than buying one in England, which is going to be £700. Yeah. But the cheapest way of getting it, that 1,119 yen is £624. So anyone in England, you'd save money if you got it from Japan. Yeah, and that's crazy. If you actually convert the $700, oh yeah, it was like 500. Should work out to 525. Actually, no, American's cheaper. No, the worst one was for anyone that pays in pounds, like unfortunately we do in the UK, or in England especially.
They're bending us over. Yeah. Literally, they're bending us over.
You would get fucked less in prison. Like, really? How is it not the same price everywhere? Like, what would you rather? Drop soap in prison or drop money on a PS5 Pro? Soap in prison.
Oh no.
At least I'd still have 700 quid tomorrow. lose my dignity, but I still got 700 quid, so it's fine. Like, I'll take that any day of the week. Because like, how is it not the same price everywhere though?
Yeah, or
like,
at least converted the right way.
how can you charge? We're saying this because we're at the dodgy side of it. If we're at the one, like yen was the cheapest, I believe, weren't it?
Yeah.
They're probably well happy with it. A lot, but realistically, because we've been screwed the most, you think, how does this work?
Yeah.
Like, how is it
no
the
sense.
same? That's what makes me think, have they done it wrong? Like,
Even said at the bottom, it includes tax. So it's not like they haven't done the tax. It says include tax.
Someone's been paid a significant amount of money to do this, and they've still probably fucked it up.
someone, they need
I
to.
hope so.
I wonder, since the backlash, other people must have said about the price as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious to think.
We're not the only ones doing this video. Again, there's thousands of other videos talking about this,
I'd love
but we
to see
appreciate
them
you
react,
watching on.
have they done this by mistake, or have they just not converted it all and just put a random slabbed a price tag on it and said, yeah, that'll do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that.
I can understand they've done that in America and then converted it for everyone. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
is pounds the same as dollars? Yeah, they're the same. Let's just put that on there.
Money's money, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what we could say.
I think
it's bad.
Yeah. Maybe if we get some comments, we could do a follow-up. But again, let us know what you think of this style of video. We're going to try a couple more. Again, with gaming, there's so many things you can talk about.
Yeah, and if someone buys me one, and it's free, then then I would accept it, of course. But as a gift, I can see it being beneficial. But I'm not spending 700 quid of my own money on it.
Gee,
I'm not. 700.
I mean, fair play to whoever's girlfriend decides to get him that for Christmas. It's like, well, at that point, if you're a guy and your missus has got you a PS5 Pro for Christmas,
you're doing well.
Just put a ring on it.
Or fella, or like whoever you're
into.
Just partner in general.
If your partner has got you a PS5 Pro for Christmas, marriage is the only way you're repaying that shit.
Would have done something wrong.
Or they're guilty of something.
Or
Yeah.
you have to compete and get as good of a present back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
By that point, you may as well buy him a fucking car.
Yeah.
It's not far off.
Facts.
But yeah, let us know what you think of this style of video. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, you could have clicked on any other thousands of other videos by bigger YouTubers that have done this, but we're throwing our hat in the ring.
You may as well watch us. Make us big YouTubers.
So we can afford PS5 Pros.
Or just not have to. Don't want to go to work tomorrow.
No.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to wake up and play a bit of FIFA. Like, that's not wrong, you know what I mean? Like.
But yeah, definitely leave a thumbs up. Check out all the socials, links in the description. And until the next one, you'll see us and we'll see you, hopefully, in the next one. Take care.